WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN, ESPN 790 AM.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time. Take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Man, we're cruising along last Saturday in June, and you know, Ron, the first Saturday in August, we'll start our, let's see what's this, that means 15 years on the air.
That's so awesome.
Then we'll start our
That
6
is so
over
awesome.
900, over 800 shows without missing a Saturday.
And
you
going
know.
strong.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we're trying, and Ron is always with us on the second Saturday and the fourth Saturday.
You know what, Larry?
Yeah.
This next segment that we have.
It's going to be cool. I like it.
Well, you know, when we talk about, first of all, we've already talked about how to help save your fish in a live well.
Yeah, we did.
With the VT2 ventilation system that Judy Tipton has, and Deborah was talking about how great it was. But now, you know, we're talking about how do we grow our resources, and what a program they have in Arkansas.
And to have a tournament, too.
And you know, this is one of the largest and longest tournaments that's been going on, the Big Bass tournament in Arkansas.
Yes, yeah.
And what a cool tournament.
And we got on with us right now on Outdoors with Larry Ray as we close, getting close to today's show. We have with us Colton Dennis. He is the black bass biologist with Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Good morning, Colton.
Good morning.
And I know, Colton, you've been involved in that. How long you been with the Arkansas Game and Fish?
21 years and 13 years as a black bass biologist.
That's what I thought. You kind of started this in the early 2000s, right?
Correct.
Kicking this off. But the partnership that they've done with the Game and Fish and the big event that I know about, and being from North Little Rock, and I was that when I had my reunion here recently, I had some folks in my reunion that were going to fish in this tournament.
Well, you know, it's open.
And that's old
to
folks.
A lot of people. That's open. You know, that tournament is open to a lot of folks in Arkansas because it's anywhere on the Arkansas River system.
And we're talking about from Fort Smith
all the way
to Dumas.
Dumas.
Dumas,
that's right. And then, the Arkansas River actually goes into the Mississippi River below.
It's way below. Yeah.
Well, it's down towards Greenville.
Yes.
Right just north of Greenville.
It is. And so along with Colton, we're happy to have Jill Thiel. Is that correct, Jill?
That's perfect.
All right. She is the Director of Membership Services and Special Events for the Arkansas Hospitality Association. So I know Colton and Jill, let's talk about the difference in what you guys do. And I know, Colton, this is an unusual bass fishing event, isn't it?
It actually is. Not only been a 3-day event, but on so many pools, so many, such a large area, all across the state of Arkansas. And in it being not a 5-fish limit, but an hourly weigh-in for the big bass, and we're happy to partner with the Arkansas Hospitality Association each year.
And when I think about this is the Simmons Bank Big Bass Bonanza. Started yesterday, goes through Sunday. Well, not only is there a $50,000 check and tens of thousands of dollars in winnings up for grabs in this thing, but you do something, Colton's, that's a little bit different from bass fishing tournaments, besides being this unbelievable length of this thing. And I'll talk to Jill a little bit about the logistics of this.
Right.
But you guys also, you use this as what I think is an outreach program. So explain to our listeners, when a person checks in, they receive not only maybe some money, but they get some little tiny black bass.
This is really a cool program.
Yeah, and
it's really been a great opportunity for us. Back in 2001, we signed an agreement with the Department of Corrections here in Arkansas. They have a prison unit down there, Cummins, Arkansas. And on that unit that's adjacent to the Arkansas River, they have an 8-acre and a 3-acre pond, which drains into the Arkansas River. And we formed an agreement with them and a local bass conservation group here in Arkansas called the Arkansas Bass Association, and we raise fingerling bass in those two ponds each year. And we use the opportunity during the Big Bass Bonanza here in late June to go in and harvest those fingerling bass that are produced 3 to 4 inches long, load them up onto our hatchery trucks, fish hauling trucks that are going to each of the 5 weigh-in sites for the Big Bass Bonanza. And that yesterday, Friday morning, each of the 5 weigh-in trucks had around 20,000 fingerling fish to provide to the anglers. As they had come up and weigh in their hourly catch, we would provide them a bag of fingerling bass to take back to the river and stock in some good habitat in one of their little honey holes or wherever they thought was a good place for these fish to survive. We give them some fish to help us stock.
Well,
rather than our trucks, just backing down a ramp and unloading fish, we use this as an opportunity to get the anglers involved. And they're actually involved on the front end because we actually get the adult fish, the pre-spawn fish from tournament groups in March and April, put into the ponds to raise the fingerling. So the anglers are involved. It's just a great cooperation between the anglers and the game and fish, the Department of Corrections, and, of course, the Arkansas Hospitality Association. So,
and what's so great about this program and so different than a lot of restocking programs is that you are dispersing these fingerlings throughout the whole system and where a lot of these anglers reside, so they take a deep interest in helping with this restocking program. What a great concept. How receptive are these anglers in doing this?
They're pretty receptive to it. Yeah, they're excited that yesterday they was excited about getting their fish and bringing them, and being able to put them in their area that they like to fish or area that they know can use some fish, and we're excited about it too. Like I said, it gives an opportunity for large areas of the Arkansas River to be stocked, and like I said, give those fingerlings a better chance of survival.
Absolutely,
get them out of the current.
Yep.
Get them into some areas of good habitats, grass,
that's right,
things like that, to where they can grow and survive.
This is now I've understood this. Now we'll talk to Colton Dennis, and we'll talk to Jill in just a second here about the hospitality part of this. But in the past 4 years, 373,000 fingerlings have been distributed. That's an amazing total.
Yeah, and then there's an extra, probably about another 400,000 that are just released through the ponds because we don't seine all the fish out of the pond.
Right.
So
right.
The adult fish and the remaining small fingerlings, they are just released through a drain pipe back into the Arkansas River.
Wow,
that's awesome.
And the Cummins prison. Now, being from Arkansas, I know where Cummins prison is.
You've been there.
I have stopped. I have been by there. Okay. That's just something when you partnership with.
And
this,
how long was your visit?
It was short. No, but Jill, let's talk about you from the prison to the water to the hospitality. Is that not a combination? Sir. That's an unusual combination. So tell us what this means, because you guys use this as a tool not only for the fishermen, but to get to spread the word around about Arkansas and the great Arkansas River and the hospitality that comes with coming to visit or whatever it means, right?
Correct. Yes, we are the association that represents hotels, restaurants, and any kind of attraction in the state. So, with this tournament being spread out on 300 miles of the river, it gives us an opportunity with 5 weigh-in sites to promote those cities and surrounding areas through lodging, restaurants, gas stations. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
So this is a win-win, isn't it? I mean,
right. It is.
I mean, because the angler has a chance to win some big money, and
correct.
And explain this to me, Colton. Again, there's hourly weigh-ins. Is that what it is at these 5 different stations?
Yes, it's an hourly weigh-in. The first one, and correct me, Jill, if I'm wrong, but an hourly weigh-in. The first weigh-in's at 8 o'clock.
That's right.
The last weigh-in's at 1 o'clock each day.
Uh-huh.
Now, is it too late to get in for tomorrow or today?
I mean,
no. The weighmasters will be at the weigh sites till a little bit after 1 today, and then they will be there at probably about 5 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, and they have registrations available. So it's $90 per person and cash, and they will get you all signed up and get your weigh card and get you in the water fishing.
Well, I know a lot of these folks, a lot of the fishermen in the Memphis area here have fished in the Arkansas River around Pendleton Bridge, Pine Bluff, and everything else. I know I've been to all those places. So, hey, you want a chance to win money on an hourly basis, this is a great tournament.
So what can they win before we let you go? What's top prize here?
The top prize is we guarantee $100,000, and it's $50,000 to the person that has the largest fish overall. And then in the 4 remaining pools, that top winner gets $10,000. And then we have second, third, and fourth in all 5 pools, and that is $900 for second place, $700 for third place, and $400 for fourth place.
For a $90 investment.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
And then the
Pick your
hourly
partner
money
and go
is
and
1, 2,
have
and
fun.
3 for each hour for all the 5 pools.
Wow.
So for all 3 days. And that it just depends on how many entries we have.
Yeah.
But it could be anywhere from, $500 for first, and then I think it's usually $300 and $200. So.
Well, I know, and Colton, I know you've been involved in, and of course I grew up on the Arkansas River and everything. This is also a biological tool for you, right, to see how the bass are doing.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we've documented over the changes in the Arkansas River over the last 20 years. You sound like you've been familiar with it. You've seen the changes.
Yeah, I know it.
A lot of the backwaters, a lot of the spawning habitat for the largemouth bass have been degraded through sedimentation, and so that's been well documented. Our loss of habitat, critical habitat for the nursery of these fish has been lost over the years, and so and we've had some studies done that show that these stock fish are making a contribution to the wild population, anywhere from around 10 to 15%. So, even just that little bit, if we can give that the system a shot in the arm every year, then we're willing to do it.
Well, folks, thank you. I want to, after we let you go, hang on the air. I wanted to ask you a question off the air, Colton and Jill, but I appreciate on the short notice. Thanks to Dina Warner for putting this together. Of course, I'm being from Arkansas, being from this, and knowing how important this event is. A great event, folks. And you go, folks, please go to ArkansasBigBass.com, right, Colton? And Jill, you can find out some information about it. But thanks, folks, and we'll probably maybe get back with you in a week or two to see how it went, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. I'm going to talk to
us.
you. Hold on. I'm going to talk to you after the air. All right, let's take a break. Come right back on Arkansas. I'm so fired up by anything with Arkansas. We're going to talk fishing on Pickwick with Gary Harlan on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESP 790.
You can find out